we've heard this gospel a million times, this gospel about Peter wanting to walk on water, putting his faith in Jesus completely or almost completely, huh? At the end, he has a little bit of doubt and he falters. It reminds me of a story, if I may share this story with you, about a rock climber. Did you hear this story about the rock climber? He was climbing rocks and he got himself into a bit of a fix and he found himself falling off the side of the cliff, but he hung on to a branch that was on the side of the cliff and he hung there for dear life without any other options of being able to climb back down or anything. He was stuck on the side of that cliff, holding on for dear life. And so he cried out, "God, God, help me," and to no avail. A few minutes later, "God, God, help me." Nothing. Third time, "God, God, help me." Finally, he heard the voice of God saying, "My dear son, I will save you. You must let go, and I will save you." The climber thought to himself for a second and then exclaimed, "Is there anyone else up there?" It's a fun little story about the climber, huh? He too doubted. He doubted that what God himself told him would come true. Now this was God speaking to him directly. And he doubted that what God himself said would come true. As we gather together today, we take stock of our own journey, huh? We take stock of all the ways that God has influenced and directed, that God has supported and nurtured our own life, huh? And sometimes we are like Peter, and we're like that climber who questioned God. God, clearly you don't want me to forgive that person. God, clearly you don't want me to say I'm sorry. God, clearly that person who I don't like, you don't want me to reach out to her, do you? We second guess how God calls us to be his compassionate people. You see, it takes constant re-energization, it takes constant renewal for ourselves to grow into faith and to believe all that God has in store for us. And then when we believe what God has in store for us, we renew our faith, then our actions become transforming actions for the world around us. Would you say that our world needs our transforming actions? Yes. Our world needs our transforming actions. May we continue to grow in faith. May we continue to multiply and magnify the ways that we grow in faith, because then our actions become transforming actions for the world around us. Take courage, believe, and let our belief lead us to transforming work.